Hi, it's Mel McIntyre here from Mel McIntyre Coaching. Thanks to all of you who checked out the first video blog last week and downloaded the coaching tool. I hope you're getting some really great results from 5 steps to create more meaning in your life, why success doesn't have to mean working harder. So last week we talked about becoming wildly authentic, and thank you for everybody who said how much that message resonates with them. I'm really pleased to hear that. This week we are going to get topical. It's that time of year when everybody's thinking about 2019, everybody's thinking about resolution, right? New Year's resolutions. Well, with this week's Real Talk with Mel, we need to talk about evolution and not resolutions. And so that's exactly what we're going to do. So I want to start by really encouraging you to, first of all, think about taking a look backwards. One of the most important things we can do when we want to create successful change is to review and evaluate where we're at right now and what's brought us to this place. What has led us to be successful in getting to where we are? What has held us back from getting to where we are? So the first thing that's really important about creating successful change, it's not about setting a resolution, right? It's about committing to be in this for the long term. Because when you really do make a commitment and you gain a great sense of clarity about where you want to go and what you want to achieve, that would be the actions that you want to take. It's really helpful to then say, well, where am I right now? Because how can you really plot your journey if you don't know your starting point? So recognise your achievements. What have you achieved up to this point? What's worked for you? What's not worked? What are the habits that you need to change? And that is the most important word, because successful change and evolution comes from what you do on a day-by-day basis and how you change what you do on a day-by-day basis. And so what are the routines that you need to put in place which will lead to you developing the right habits? What do you want more of in your life? What do you want less of? And what actions do you need to take to support you with that? One of the things that I want to really do today is give you some real practical support and advice. I'm sharing another coaching tool, which is 7 steps to successfully change your life. We need to talk about evolution, not resolution. So that is going to be downloadable for you guys on my resources page on my website. And another couple of resources I want to share. Really, evolution is about habit, and it is about habit change. There's 2 brilliant books that have come out quite recently on that. First is High Performance Habits. This is written by my mentor and the wonderful guy who trained me to be the coach that I am 3 years ago, Brendan Burchard, who is the leader of the High Performance Institute. This is full of research-based strategies, tools and techniques that you can use and apply to help you really create a change in your life. This is also the stuff that I coach people on. And the other one is Atomic Habits by James Clear. I've been reading his blog for a couple of years now, and this is an amazing, amazing book to really break down exactly what you need to do to create successful change. Both of them, you'll see, come down to habit. So the other 2 things I want to just kind of bring your attention to when it comes to this is there's 2 things you want to do that will really support you in making this change stick and making those habits form successfully. One is, we've talked about, get clear on the exact steps that you need to take and what that looks like on a very small basis. And the other is rewrite the stories. That's about your strong sense of self and identity, who you are, and being very conscious of the stories that you tell yourself about who you are. So successful habit change comes when the actions that you take match the stories that you hold about yourself. And so really think about, how do you sabotage yourself with the stories you tell about yourself, and how do you need to rewrite them to be successful? So 5 minutes has come and gone. I'd love to hear your questions, your input, and you'll hear from me again next week in next week's Real Talk with Mel. It's been great. Talk soon. Love you lots.